Hello, welcome to art. Today I'm gonna make a fan art of a Hollow Knight character, and it's gonna be the Midwife! Yay! So well known. I like her. She's whimsical. Midwife location. I think she has some great character design. And I like the creepy atmosphere. I have something in my head that a vision that I would like to implement, but I'm not sure. Like we should thumbnail a little bit, like get in the zone as a warm up. I'm gonna go for no this one. I like the canvas texture of late. Just getting rid of that white background. I did the in yesterday's stream. I had such art simulator. I had so much fun with that. I'm gonna play that again really soon. I'm watching a lot of the one where the internet memes. I don't know the channel. I'll see you guys again very very soon. He ends his videos with that all the time. Your daily dose of internet. That's what I'm binging. That's not very good, but that's what we have. Okay, so we have the background. I like it. It's organic, homegrown. I'm gonna go in for sketch. Like no sketch. Sketch. Okay, I had like an idea where the midwife is over there. She's like coming out of the wall, and there's all these skull things going on and trippy stuff. So like so, and then we have the knight, and he's like very very tiny. Like oh no, I'm standing. He's even tinier than that. He's standing over here, and she has her little paws, little legsies in the darkness, and her face is just over here. It's more elongated than that. You have to like really show that she's huge. Yeah, this is what I want to draw. I don't know. It's not really connected yet. I think I'm making the canvas a little smaller. Oh, and have her loom a little bit. Is this dynamic? Is this fun? Do you go with your first idea when you draw? Tell me. Like when you have the vision, do you see what more you can get? I was looking for the reference. I think I want her legs to coming out of her a little bit more like this. I want them to be functional, if you know what I mean. Coming out of that darkness. She has like a really cool mask. It's very kind, but also a bit. Well, she's a midwife after all. And she has a smile. Making it a little bit longer there. Taller than she's wide. And this is the middle of her, yeah. I'm working on my construction a bit more lately. I want to get all the mistakes out of the way before I do the art, you know? It's the little things. This is a mask. It helps me with shading if I If I make that apparent right now. It's a bit... his horns aren't that pointy. They meet like so. He shouldn't be like a little devil or a cow. It's a bug. Construction lines. Is he holding his sword? I think so. No, he's not holding his sword. It's just a casual conversation. I want him to be a little bit closer. Like he's in biting range. Even smaller. I think so. There's this glow emanating out of him. Oh yeah, they're all in one layer. I don't know about perspective. I really don't. It's the bane of my existence. Okay, and then we make piles of dead insect bodies over here. Like the road is blocked. We cannot go back. One of them is hanging from a thread over here. Cause that is it's a very circular design. What a place to have your nest, right? Am I right? This was the road. Hey, hello! I didn't see you. How are you today? Are you having a day of rest? Let's flip the canvas, see what we have. It's very dynamic. I like it. I feel like there should be something here. Maybe some stalagmites or whatever you call them. I can never keep them apart. I'm drawing something you wouldn't expect me to be drawing. Oh. Like what? I just saw the preview in the Discord. Whoa, hello. That's a huge skip in skill for you. That's awesome. Haha, it's so well done. Yeah, it is a new skill unlocked. I'm gonna be adding in the light with the soft brush. I don't know if I like that approach, but I'm gonna try it. That is awesome. What inspired you? Airbrush. Oh, for the Viking character. I want that pink glow. I like that a lot. I want it to be subtle. How subtle can you get? This isn't very... I don't want it to be a rays of love. I want it to... I don't know. You'll see. You'll see. I'll tone that down in a second. The rest is going to be way darker. It's such a dark place. And then complete darkness for the corners. I might have some secondary light coming in, but I don't. I really like this. Like this is our light environment. But and now I have to like paint over that. That's a good inspose. We're on the wrong layer. No, we're not. New layer. I'm going to start with my dynamic brush again. I want you to be able to see though. I'm just taking the color that's already there and making a warm. Oh yeah, that's it. That's definitely the color I want to be using. Thank you. I think my process is awesome to see. She has these reddish eyes. That's a bit too much. I'll tone it down. Just her smile. I don't know if you know this character, but it's a very tricky character. It's very trickster. I'm taking this glow, making it a little more apparent. No, I want the light to be source to be warm. You should be able to see it. I love light. I love light. Love lamp. Rewatching all of Midsummer Murders with Inspector Barnaby. I'm not sure about that pink. And it's so fun. Like they're house hunting. The detective is house hunting with his wife and daughter. And meanwhile, there's these murders happening. It's an old detective series that I used to watch when it was on television back in the day. Okay, now we need a darkness. Her body's a little bit blue. You can't see that, but it's happening. And then I'll just take this color that's already there because I kind of like it. And those little lines are helping me. There we go. And then the absolute darkness of her lair. That's actually background. I think I want that on the background layer. I feel like 3D lines of Ghost are off. We need to adjust that. Yeah, that's better. You don't really see his arms. You don't really see them. He's a bit more reserved than that. Yeah, like so. Man, I miss Little Nightmares. I really do. I have to make some fan art of that soon. Okay, we'll bother with that later. We're still in the shapings. He has very dark arms, like all the characters. They don't really capture a lot of light. We'll see about if we're making them shiny or not. The first time in some years that I get to paint alongside you. It's the first time in some years that you got to paint alongside me. That is true. Don't know how that happened. Warm light. I'm playing more games. Lately I've been more into also creating art online again. I missed that. I lost that spark a while. I'm not sure if I want it to be pink. We'll see. We'll see. We still have. We can still change that. I love that lighting that I see here. That's what I'm going for. I want that blue glow and everything. Cold channels. She looks like the midwife. Like she is this character. I'm trying to make. I want the background. She's coming out of the wall. I hope you can see that. Like so. Yeah. darkness behind her as well. Perfect. Now we have to create like 1,000 little bodies. You are changing that you're gonna draw more? Yeah, you'll have time now, right? You're done with your studies. Making time for art is so difficult sometimes. You have to have the motivation. Life has to admit it. I'm gonna go in with some specs. No, not specs. Dot specs. Let's see what they bring us. Just to get a start. It's so messy. Trust the process. I did that on the layer. I didn't want to put that down. Dang it. It'll be merged down eventually anyway. That's my motto, so who cares? Okay, I do like the texture that's created. Like you can see the little bodies now. Sometimes you have to break the perfectness of the airbrush tool with some dots to make it all make sense. And we are literally just a couple of I guess I could make this happen. I could make it bigger. Now we're still staying zoomed out. Haven't earned that yet. Is it? Okay, I thought it was on the same layer. That would have been bad. A friend told me once, you'll never have the greatest motivation to draw, so sometimes you gotta force yourself in that creative state in order to create. Oh, so true. Yeah, I have to have it with my writing too. I'm at a difficult chapter. I'm losing confidence in myself. Like, what am I doing? Is this a good story or not? And I have to force myself each day to write because it's not gonna write itself, you know. Same thing with art. Well, but this one I had the motivation. Today I was very motivated to try. Okay, we have the blobbies. I'm gonna keep that texture. It's very cool already. Now I need to do the coloring of the night. He has this greenish. It's too green. But same as with when I wasn't motivated to create, I just did practice runs. Practiced what I way wider than that. Practice instead of masterpieces. It's gonna be a great book. I believe in you and your amazing way to bring stories to life. You can do it. Thank you. I need to hear that some days. Same for you. You have that spark. Okay, I like the basicness of it. Now we're making another layer. I have so many layers today. It's also very unlike me. We're making these stalagmites. Tell me, is it stalagmite or stalactite? I'll give them some details. I'll give them some very subtle shading from behind just to make them dried up insect husks. Not too much. I don't want them to distract. This is not gonna stay. It's very 2D right now. I don't like that. I need to make a distinction between the floor and the wall. That's over here. Like this is all floor. Okay, gotta clean the screen. And this is the wall, and he's like lighting that up directly. There's gonna be some shadow pieces between that. I got rid of that cool light effect, but we're working with midtones now, so we can put in the highlights later. I don't like the nights coloring. I don't. It's just a starting point, I know. I've thrown him so many times and still it's not automatic. When will it become automatic? Well, we'll have to draw him even more times. I wish I could just turn him like a 3D model. This is it though. This is what it's gonna be. The horns, I'm putting them up his head a little bit more. Like so. It looks a bit more combatant. Better. And the cape. I also want to get rid of the sketch layer eventually. Oh. But I still need it. Wait, I wasn't sure about this line. Yeah, this one needs to be in front because the eye goes from here to here. I want some more overlap on these stones. Is there not stones there? Husks. It's going well. I should save. Hey, welcome back. Not much happened since you were gone. You think there's a lot of progress. We're moving and grooving. Thing is, I need those sketch lines. They're little hints. I'm gonna separate the sketch layer. I'm gonna separate character sketch layer from background sketch layer. I just like my little dolls. That's what they are. Layer vehicle. Oh, good. Oh, wait. Okay, now I have the character sketch layer, and I can, yeah, do this. I guess I gotta start moving, grooving too. Okay, this is more subtle. I think I'm merging down the... No, we're not doing that. Now I need to do another layer separation. It's so worth it. Like if I since recently I'm keeping my messy sketch layers in the drawing because it gives it more life. I just like it. Even though it's a very subtle difference, it's just fun. Okay, and let's merge this time as well. Let's clean up the layers a little bit. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. That's okay. I don't want her to be... Now that I think of it, the composition, it's still a bit too flat. It's still flat because we're in the middle of it. Okay. We have like 1,000 little shapes to define. Oh gosh. I want to do that though. I want to put in the effort. It's worth it. It's fun. Putting river water in your socks. Today, it's really showing. Okay. I like these little dots now. I don't know what they mean, but they are there and I like them. Texture. The more shapes we define, the better it is. I was gonna watch The Descent yesterday. Again, that's one of my rewatch movies. That's so me. One of my sisters asked me, "What is your comfort movie? What movie do you keep getting back to?" And I was like, "Oh, this is nice. I can share what I like with her. I love the Blair Witch Project." And she said, "That's so boring." It's like, this is not a safe space suddenly. What? Blair Witch is a masterpiece. I'm keeping this here open, like I like that there's an opening here. I'm gonna keep it. I really wish I could zoom in. It's calling to me. Oh, I didn't even put it on Facebook. Your sister don't have good taste. Yeah. It's just this is so true. But now I have like a little progress thingy to show for the art stream going on now. See, that's what you get when you follow me on Instagram. You get notifications. Not really. You get story. So her movie was Dirty Dancing, so I'm not gonna judge her, but I am judging her a little bit. I get it, Dirty Dancing. Okay. You mean actual comfort movie? I didn't think yet. You weren't ready for my answer. You weren't ready to live the life of somebody who has Blair Witch as a comfort movie. There's a new video essay coming out over about Midsommar. Oh, I am. If I get sick, I'm gonna be so mad because I can't get sick. Not now. Thank you. I need to stay healthy. We went for a very long walk yesterday. It was superb. The weather was nice. The trees were there. It was sunny. What more do you want? I'm defining her shape a little bit better. She reminds me of the The no-face monster from Chihiro. I think I've seen people compare her to that. That guy is also awesome. I was thinking about doing a costumed stream for Fasching, but my costume is a fairy, and it's only impressive if you see the wings, and you wouldn't be able to see them that bad, that well, that bad. You wouldn't be able to see them that well. I do have a mask, but I'm not gonna wear it, so. I have several masks. I used to collect them. I have a little collection of masks. Venetian ones. I just think they're cool. We have the glow, but we don't have the glow working on the night. We'll do that. We'll do that soon. Here are some darker bodies in the shadows. Right here, like looking directly into the light of my camera, which isn't the best. The best part is not the wings. The best part is you wearing it. Ah! You're such a ray of sunshine. I love it. I'm gonna feel fantastic wearing it, so. It has a crown, a little glow. I'd have to like not use my lighting. I'd have to use the lights from the wings and the crown, because they have lights, and it has a little magic wand as well. It's just so fun. Oh, we're on the wrong layer. Hey, Ghost Cat! And you see the redeems are like, hey, you did your first yoga class I saw on your Insta. How did that go? Now that I have it all light up, I'm gonna try something. And if her face is a little bit closer. Wait, I should do that layer via cut. I messed up once, but I crushed it and even left my mat to move around the room. Oh, good morning. That is so great. Yeah, I'm moving her face in a little bit. You can see her body a bit better. So you have to make these last minute adjust. Last minute. We're not in the last minute. Now you're the yoga master. Another 10-hour day. Ooh. You sleep in headstands now. Yeah, that's the perk of being a yoga master. This is not my usual blur. I hate it. I'll have to find it. Is the next blur brush? There we go. That's my baby. I love it so much. You didn't sleep for real because you were so like pumped up from drawing art. Yoga. Okay, I think you still had to like decompress, like letting it all sink in. That's normal. Like I have that sometimes after a big writing session. I just can't. Yeah, and you're like thrilled and filled with energy. like this better. This is more looming, more dynamic. Marvel Rivals, I've heard some good things about that game. Are we gonna focus on this? Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Since they're beckoning him over. I don't play games like that. It's too, how do you say, too stressful. No, it's a shooter. You have to be actually good. I'm gonna outline her pauses. Yes, he's beckoning him. This is great. Let's make it a little bit longer. You also play Marvel Rifles, really? I need to make the mask a little bit. This is no time for detailing yet. Oh yeah, no, I can't because I'm on the wrong layer. Now the mask looks evil instead of pleasant. I want it to look pleasant. Like, hello, woo woo. I'll get the precise configuration of the face when we get there. I try, my PC doesn't want me to, so it crashes. Ah, that sucks. I'm thinking about getting an upgrade as well. Just because I want to upgrade, or have to upgrade to Windows 11 and mine doesn't allow me to, and it's stressing me out. Merging this done. I can always paint it again if I don't like it. Maybe I want this hand to also do something cool. You get the squid that shoots. You're really good at the character where you shoot. Where you get squid that shoots the enemy. Which character is that? Which character has squids? Is it Aquaman? Am I? What are the Marvel Rivals characters? Namor. Okay, I don't know that one. You know your stuff. Marvel Namor, but I call him Aquaman. If he has squids, why not call him Aquaman? I don't think I've ever played. Unless he doesn't have. She's smooth. She doesn't have this kind of texture. Dang it. I played dwarves in a mine where you had to work together to hold off enemy waves while you mined for minerals because you were space dwarves. That was kind of fun, but it was also super stressful. His final blow is throwing a giant whale at the enemies. That's amazing. Yeah, this is. I'm thinking of making this arm go. No, it's fine. Like turning around this arm as well. That might be a game changer. Deep Rock Galactic, you're so right. Flip horizontal. Yeah, see, there's a bit of variety now. I'm so proud of you, live streaming art and having good vibes. Thank you. Get ready for your day. Have an awesome one, I hope. Oh, wrong layer. I never want the limbs to be doing the same thing too much. I'm seeing life with that bold red. Yeah, that's my power color. And this leg I'm also not sure about. Let's change it. She needs to be gesturing. I think I want it to be over the creature, like so. Means you're grounded and safe, filled with security and whole. Ooh. Color red. Are you doing color analysis now as well? Like, I know they have meaning. Like, I'm an artist. Like, I know colors are very powerful. Okay, yeah. Now it's like here. But I also don't want her to look like she's walking. She has to be very much trapped in that hidey hole of hers. Root chakra. I know a thing or two about chakras. I grew up with them. Grounding and cleansing and aligning. You can do so much with them. I'm gonna make another one, another leg. Come out over here. On a whim. Yeah. Oh, okay. It likes the color red. It's been a while since I looked into them. I like that she's crawling out a little bit, like, hello. Little one. Join me in... No, join me for a meal. Cats. Great, great, great. Great, 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 great. Hey! So glad the redeems are back. She is a monster, so she needs to be a bit monstrous. Hydrate! Oh. Got a new cup with a whale on it. It's pink. It's making me happy. It sparks joy. New cup. And they're easier to clean than normal water bottles. What I don't like about water bottles is that they're not easy to clean. They are actually, but I had to go in there with a brush, and then I just want to go in there with a sponge and my hand, not with a it sounds like such a petty complaint, not with an overcomplicated brush. I'm gonna fill this in with bodies as well, I think. I want it to have a trapped feeling. Yeah, that's better. This is her lair. This is where she lives. And it's like a dance going around and around. I need to make the back of his head a little bit darker. And this one too. Maybe some light coming from the side. I don't know. I don't know. Hydrate or dihydrate? Tiny little knight. Want more glow. I just wanted to see his little feet. Yeah, he's standing there waiting. He's not sure, so what? A little bit. And she's withholding information from him. Okay, and then anticipating the glow on different objects is also he's standing on top of a body, so there's that. And then there's a shadow behind him. Like there's a lot of shadows. It's a dark space, like where he is. Okay, I think we're getting the hang of the environment. That glow has to become weaker and weaker as further as the camera goes away. But the lighting is what I love most about Hollow Knight. I watch a lot of Let's Plays, watching other people beat the levels, and one is my favorite that I just watch again and again because I like his playstyle. It's like a little story. Doesn't like it takes time. It takes his time. That one's too bright. No, but cheeky. I'll get rid of it. How do I? Hey, thanks. I have to zoom out and look at it. Yeah, it's great. It looks like a little mosaic. We are working with a square brush, so everything, like making round shapes isn't that easy, but that's because I'm gonna refine them later on. Now we're picking that darker color over the lighter color. Look, this is the color below it, and that's basically what I'm refining. And then making these little faces, making them look like the husks that they are. And there's a little bit. I'm gonna put spider silk over the dead bodies. Are they really? Yeah, they are husks. We call them what they are. Very, very frightening. I don't want them to distract. I just want you to have a little, I don't know, hint. And this one is looking at them. Yeah, that's okay. It's a creepy cave. On the wrong layer. I don't want that. It's almost time to switch up the brushes. Right now I'm trying to get all the color variations I can get. Probably gonna brightness a little bit. Like so. Merge down. I might as well just merge these two. Now we have 3 layers, and I feel right at home. I do feel that the canvas is a little bit too wide. I want it to be a little bit smaller. Yeah, that's better. I still haven't finished reading my monk book. Like it's on the couch, but then whenever I sit down there, I watch television instead, which is a very problem. There. I like it. I don't want to get rid of all the glow. That would be such a shame. But I am kind of getting rid of all the glow. Yeah, there was a bot. Oh no. Next time. Next time you'll get it. No, I won't. You have to finish on your drawing. Focus on your drawing too. Don't sweat it. I'm gonna give her a cheeky little curve, I was gonna say. But then it does have to be visible. Oops. Yeah, that looks a bit more dynamic. I'm always hunting dynamic. I don't know. I like dynamic. You do. You've helped me so much. I'm gonna go for my different brush. My dry brush. My baby. My baby just cares for me. Can I just zoom? Can I? It's a bit flat right now. But to keep it interesting, I'm gonna go in a different layer just to feel brave and reinstate the glow. Not sure. Trust the process. It's fine. Yeah, like this. Okay. See? Trust. I have to blur this and make it less so, I don't know. And a bit more of the blue on her body, because I feel like the blue is beautiful. It's a semi-secondary light source. Cheeky little thing. If somebody called me that, I wouldn't be happy. I will zoom in for the mask, I promise. I'm not sure how much you can even see of the details. They're there, and that's what matters. Hello, welcome, Kira-san. Do you know Hollow Knight? Do you know art? Or making the midwife. And she's like being all pleasant and forward giving with information. And we're like, hello, give us more information. She's like, step in closer. Spoilers, no. I think this isn't a spoiler. I could totally, well, not another eye. We're gonna zoom in for the details. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, the moment you zoom in, you see 1,000 things you need to do. It's all just controlling the edges, really. I can keep some of the texture if I make the edges neat around it. Thank you very much. Another Phoenix spent 10 hours fixing one thing after the other. Well, what are you working on? Are you an artist? "3D modeling, that is so cool." I was just talking about that. Like, it would be so cool to just be able to turn the night around and see what it would look like. But I have to do that and paint it, which I don't feel like doing. Do you work in Blender, or what do you work in? Blender and ZBrush. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say ZBrush next. I know the programs. I'm no way familiar with them. I tried Blender for 5 minutes and I gave up because it is a lot. It's so much. It's I can't believe somebody actually making art in there. It's so, yeah. You have to think about all the axes. Like Scott Pilgrim. It can be a challenge indeed. But as long as you enjoy it, you know. There has to be some kind of a pull that keeps you going back. It's with me in art. It's just I keep going at it. We just shan't be separated. So yeah, I'm keeping a lot of texture in the mask. I'm just going to keep that there. Have her smile. I like her smile. It's relaxing to create. Yeah. Like, what better thing to do on a Sunday? Besides go for a walk, I know. But and then having something to show for it as well. Like in the end you have something looking back at you like, "Ew, I created this." I like her smile, it's sinister. What else so friendly? They have a character in this game, it's called the Mask Maker. I wonder if he made her mask or if she was born with it. Let's zoom out. Oh, that's working! It's this moment where you're working zoomed in and then you zoom out and it kind of comes together. See those little texture thingies? Like them. Think of all this like Scott Pilgrim. Oh yeah, that's was my quote. I want to see the animated series of Scott Pilgrim. Like I want to go for it. Now working on her edges. Yeah, you've seen it. I'm gonna indulge. Now, should I keep working on the character or should I stick around and get to the nitty gritty of the background? That's the question. I already gave myself some time to work on the mask. I don't like her symmetry here. I need to work on it. Symmetry, symmetry, symmetry. I usually just layer via copy and just hope for the best. Yeah, there is an animated series. It's I saw the movie ages ago and liked it. And now I was like, there's an animated series. Okay, let's go. We're leaving the I said we're leaving the cute highlights for last. What are you doing? I just want a couple of them. I should rewatch the movie. That should be a fun little project. But I also, and it's too soon and I'm not gonna, but I also want to rewatch Avatar the animated series again. It's such a fun journey to go on. Oh, there's gonna be a new Avatar series as well. I'm not really hyped for it. I have this thing where when something new comes out, I'm instantly against it. It's a toxic trait, to be honest. It shouldn't be. I should have I don't know, I feel like I should have a more open heart. But what if the last one, like I liked A Legend of Korra, but it wasn't, wow, it wasn't Avatar. So now I'm careful. I'm gonna merge down. Okay, we're going to, and this is gonna be a ton of work. And in the end, you won't even see it that much. But we're going to make these little stripy things on all of the carcasses lying around. It's ugh. I don't like saying it, but it's what it is. And we're gonna smooth out the edges. We're gonna just make this all look nice. Basically. And why do we put all this work in there? Because I can see it and I will be happy when it's looking great. At this point, good moves are hard to come by. Hey, you're not lying. You're very right. And I keep getting disappointed. I just don't know what to watch anymore. They say, oh, watch Nosferatu. It's great. And then I'm like, I don't trust. I don't trust anymore. Or watch Paddington. But then I heard that the new Captain America movie wasn't good. I shouldn't go on YouTube and watch reviews of stuff that I haven't seen, but I do, because it's going to the cinema is so expensive. You kind of want to know what you're getting into. You kind of want to know. So there are reviews without spoilers, and if you watch those, that helps. But I just don't have any faith. I'm just waiting for the projects that I want. Like I want Spider-Verse. It's gonna take forever. I'm just happy that Arcane ended on a high note. Like that it was too fast moving for me. And it had, but other than that, it was perfect. Wow. But still. That's a series, that's not a movie. Yeah, I know. It's a bit messy here. We should have, we should have done on a separate layer. Yeah, then we can still go underneath it. Okay, smarty pants. Let's do that. Yeah, anything goes. Maybe we'll get out of this slump again and cinema will be great, but don't hold your head. I think you mean hold your breath. Oh. Don't hold your head for it. Oh, this has the chance to get so nice. I'm gonna detail as much as I can in the light areas, and then I'm gonna go for the dark areas and do a little bit less, because you don't want your eye to be pulled everywhere. Kind of want some places to rest as well. Even in the light, I'm gonna go easy on the details. Which kind of art styles do you prefer? I love what I'm drawing here, semi-realism. And I love it when there's bright colors. It's, but I also like in real life abstract, because I make that myself as well. Whenever I'm painting with any type of real medium, it becomes abstract. Or ink drawings are amazing. What do you prefer? I like ink drawings as well because I make them. Whenever you have a kind of access to an art medium, you get interested in it. I also love, and this is like 3D art installations, complex shapes stacked on top of each other and having light work on that, because it helps my brain understand light better. I enjoy them when they're made well. They just make sense to me. This is cool. This is going to be a cool, sinister little illustration. I need to like variate the lines a little bit. They can't all be in the same direction. And everybody's in love with the arcane art style, and I am too. I think I'm good outside of computer mode. There's no undo button in real life. They say, oh, you have your eraser. It's not the same. The paper gets all distorted, and you only have so many erasures in your life, like in real life. The anxiety is real. But it's so good for you though. Getting a real pencil and doing some stuff. It sharpens your artistic abilities. Like, I do recommend it. Getting messy with paint. Look at what it's doing so much, the lines. It's doing so much. Also, it's semi-therapeutic. Most of them is paint 3D models. 3D models, like 3D printing them and then painting them. That is so cool. I have a 3D print of a head because I was too cheap to get. I have this one. What was in here? I have a head. It's 3D printed. I ordered it online and I painted it white to have something to model my portraits after. I never use it, but I look at it a lot. 3D prints can be so much fun. I also have a small 3D print of a head that I do use a lot because it's a bit more flexible in how you use it. we're adding so many little lines. I'm glad we did it on a different layer because then I can work on the lighting underneath it. I will enjoy looking at these after it's done, and that's what matters. These are all little bug bodies. It's a little bit creepy if you're a bug. I always wondered what their fate was. I need to get rid of the messy lines over here. I liked them in the beginning, but now I don't like them so much. I'll paint over those. Perfect. There's this one guy I follow on Instagram. And he has his own collection of bugs, and he lets them grow up, and I hope, and I'm not sure if he lets them die by natural causes. They're bugs, I know. And then he lets them die, or he waits, and then he paints them in the greatest detail possible. And I'm like, oh, I enjoy the art a lot, but I'm not sure about if I could raise the babies myself, and then I just end up with a home full of bugs I don't want to kill. But he preserves them as well. Like he, what do you call it? Taxidermy if it's on bugs. Is it taxidermy if you use it on bugs? Preserving means. I'm not so happy with shading on her. I need to make that a little bit sharper. And I'm pulling the lines in the direction of her body. And I hope that helps. I don't like the outline. I want it to disappear. Even though in the game she has an outline because she has shiny skin. This looks so good. Ah! It makes me happy. It really does. Let's flip the canvas. A little bit less happy. Because I just noticed that I haven't shaded the night at all. I have to go in there and do that. Frustrating. Okay, we need a bit of that pinkish color. He's using a charm that has a light on it. It's very staticky. Like, I know the posture, but this is just his posture in the game, so I can use it. Normally, I would suggest making him do something like standing back or holding out his sword. But right now, I feel like the neutral position is most accurate. He's just a little side character in this scene, to be honest. Are those sketch lines around him? Yeah. I can't even see him fully on here. Oh, he has a sword on his back. Maybe that will make him more interesting. Wait, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it does make him more interesting. Like a little outline of his sword. Those were a couple of brush strokes and they make a difference. Perfection can be a bad thing at times. Then you realize most people don't notice the fine details. We shouldn't stress ourselves about them. They notice the big gestures. If you get those right... I think there's the sword. I like it. If you get those right, it's fine. But yeah, also have integrity towards yourself. If you know that it will spark joy if you if you look at your artwork again and you put in the effort and the little details, put them in. But don't put them in for other people. Like you said, they don't see them. It's not malice or anything. You only have so much attention for in one day. You can't stare at artworks for 6 hours. Even I when I look at art, I give it attention because I'm an artist. I look at art different than most people that aren't artists. But I don't go over it and go, oh, you missed a muscle group here, because I don't know. I just noticed the colors you used, or... You do see passion, I feel. Like, you do see if somebody was passionate about what they drew. And then you have sometimes people's sketches that are so alive. I love them so much. I like sketches a lot. I enjoy watching them, looking at them. I don't feel that last leg needs that much attention. And this leg could be a bit longer. She's a bit more threatening if she has longer legs. They look a bit like silly. Like I think she doesn't move with her legs that much. She more moves with her body. Even I'm gonna put a little line over him. Like over here. More glow. Enjoy the process, remember? Yes, I know, I know. Enjoy it. I very often look back at my old art, and it also sparks joy. Like, I am an enjoyer of my own gallery. I just go in my DeviantArt or my ArtStation, and I see, yeah, I was in this kind of mood, or this stage of my life. Like, I have a couple of years behind me now, so I can look back. Or at this artwork I thought I was never gonna improve, and then I scroll back up and I see the progress because it's there, even though it's a little bit, it gets smaller and smaller the way you progress, the better you get. And this is a bit messy over there. What was I thinking? And then lines. Great. Seal. I'm gonna move the knight a little bit. I'm gonna move him. Yeah, he should be in her gesture a bit more. That's better. Move him back down again. I hate that Photoshop puts these blue lines around it whenever I'm on a layer. Yeah, it shows me what I'm working on, but it's also annoying because it's in my visual field. Also, I'm outlining him over here. That's what I learned from doing movie studies, movie still studies, rim lights, and how effective they are. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the rim light, but it's for now. I'm putting that in. A little bit. There he's standing. And for a glow, you need a soft brush. I have one with air in it, with a noise in it that I like a lot. I'm gonna use a pink glow. Do I like that? Yeah, okay. I think it's fine. I'm gonna... A little bit. It's very subtle, but I like it. I think I'm done with art stuff for now. Made quite a bit of progress. Ooh. Do post your progress in the Discord. I mean, when you feel ready to. You did. It's nice to have you work alongside. Oh, I can see the progress. This is gonna look epic. I've been giving Violet guidage that comes on here, and I've been giving her art prompts, and she's been doing so well. Thank you. And she's been doing so well. Yesterday the theme was dragonfly, and she actually drew the most wonderful dragonfly. It's so weird to be proud of someone. Okay, now we are at a stage in the artwork where I need to zoom out and assess. I feel like we are nearing what well, it's not completion yet, but we are nearing it. I want to finesse the shadows around the night. You're gonna add thunder and rain. That's gonna be difficult, but worth it. Normally what I do is put up a filter and make the contrast higher, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put a shadow behind the night. With a rough brush. I'm trying to work on my textures. Okay, that's a little shadow. Suddenly he's a bit more clear. I'm adding some more shadows around him as well. Like that scratchy, hairy brush texture. I don't want to see the floor. No, those were actually kind of moments of rest. I kind of like them. Okay, another thing I could do is use a grid. I haven't used the grid in a long time. I haven't used it in a long time. What's up with the opacity? Okay. And go over the fine details inside the grid. Lock it, because else you'll draw over it. And then focus on the corner. It looks boring, but I want it to be good. And just get those edges in with my dynamic brush. Not my dynamic, but my dry brush. And this just ensures the quality of the overall piece. The art. I can't believe how rude Rugas was in such art. My stream from yesterday. He was like, I don't believe in art. I believe in making money. It was really mean. And then I said I didn't want to work with him. And he was like, big mistake, kid. Kid. It's funny how such a fictional character can get to you. Probably over texturizing this stalagmite and nobody's gonna look at it. But I don't know. And I want it to look neat. I'm also getting rid of this sketch line over here. I'm also gonna add some fun little highlights later on. They're gonna be my sweet treat for having gone through the detailing. Okay, this one's the first pass is done. Now I'm gonna go into the next grid that has her in it. It's a little bit intimidating. I can't see. You have to understand, I'm looking against like my ring light and it's bright, you know. How long have we been going? This is 1.5 hours. That's not so bad. That's not so bad at all. Oh, spider thread. We also have to add spider thread. Don't let me forget. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Shadows, another stalagmite. I remembered of Stardew Valley and the mines. If this monster existed in Stardew Valley, it would be so bad. I think I'm on the wrong layer. Oh no, it's fine. Well, can we change that? 1.5 hours. You can do another 10.5 hours of art. That would be super duper next level awesome. I have to think about my layers now. I'm gonna work on her. I'm gonna make her perfect. Oh no, perfect doesn't exist. Let's not go there. It's toxic. It's my new favorite word, toxic. I might give her a little bit more darkness. A little bit more. So that she really pops. And also clean up. Where's the... I did something really bad. The grid. It's on my... Okay, fine. This is why we don't work with grids anymore. With feeling. I know. No, it's not with feeling. Okay. Yay, let it snow. That just cheer me up. Stupid grid. I trusted you. I'm gonna draw it again. I'm gonna go for it now. Stupid grid. It was on the layer of my Aw, thank you. It was on the layer of my... And now my shortcuts don't work anymore. Okay, they do. I was panicking. We can do this. It's not that hard. In fact, it is getting easier the more you do it. Okay. Now we can get rid of failed grid. Lock it again. And keep the pink glow. Where were we? Oh, we were at the midwife. Okay. I want to make her stand out and give the cool little highlights to her face. I'm adding them with little texture strokes. It feels weird, like I'm telling a story about a light that isn't even there yet. Like I have to make a charm light over here. Let's not make it too bright. We don't want her to go ooh woo. Mostly I'm color picking with the color that is already there and then I'm lighting that up a little bit. Happy with that. Make her legs the darkest dark. Oh, my sister is calling me. I'll have to call her back. It's the one that shamed me about Blair Witch being my comfort movie. I love her. Subtle. Make it make it even brighter here. Okay, yeah, that's okay. Oh, I can breathe again. I was holding my breath for this rendering bit. I need to blur here. Make fine transitions. I want this to look good. I want it to look great. You'll get there. We'll settle for good enough. Really? That's what we're settling for? Kind of want to merge this layer down. I edited too soon, I feel, but it's fine. Need some shadow. Going down. Hey, thank you for following. We need some shadows over here. And thank you for rating. Zooming out. Oh, the shadows add some mystique to her. I like that. She needs to be coming from the darkness even more. Oh, Brown's just about to go forage for more coffee. Ooh, coffee. Make me want to get a coffee. Like I do with ground beans. I don't know how you, if you're an instant kind of coffee lover. But I like filter coffee all the way. Yeah, from freshly ground beans. That sounds so posh. But all you have to do is get a coffee grinder. And then you have ground beans fresh. Okay, let's zoom out. I'm always zooming out because that's how people will see the piece. They won't see the zoomed in version. I like it. I am hyped for freshly ground, but it's too much with a busy schedule. Really? Like, is it? Is it so much more? I kind of want you to enjoy freshly ground. Not that it makes such a big difference, but have a good time hunting for him coffee. It's on to adventure. Oh, we haven't flipped the canvas in a while. We have to. Yeah, I see what I have to do. Like a little bit more. I go the wrong layer. No. I don't see what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Stop thinking about coffee. What I also do is I drink holy energy drinks. They're made with a powder and they are delish. They taste like gamer. It doesn't sound alluring at all. It tastes like gaming. Okay, yeah, that's better. Slightly better. But not by much. Where is that? Should we merge it down? No, it's an effect layer. We have to keep it on. Yeah, we're putting in the work. We're putting in the work. I feel like I should be working over this on a different layer. Do you want to? Yeah, I do. It's gonna be so worth it. I'm gonna look at this and be like, yay! It's me from the future. Hello. It's me. Okay, we're still working our way down, so we have to work on the night as well. I think like I should have made a separation between my layers in the grid. No, because this is pressure. We're at the cleanup stage already. Like, it's ironic because all these dead pillbugs you see here are actually part of cleaning any aquarium. No, well, not aquariums. They won't do very well in aquariums, seeing as they can't swim. Terrariums, that's what I was going for. They eat debris. Oh, you know what I have? I have a little problem with flies, like tiny little flies on my plants. I didn't water my plant, I promised. I was gonna, but then I didn't. I have one plant that's having hanging leaves, and it's looking very depressed, and I just didn't take care of it that well. So I'm feeling bad about it. It's time to add the light of the charm. So I'm gonna get below Hollow Knight and go for an airbrush on low opacity and build up a glow, I guess. I wish I hadn't drawn over that. Now I have to erase. And that's always not... Like, I wish I... not happy. Okay, this is okay. This is fine. But it was not fine. You're worrying too much. I think it's really okay. Let's get rid of the grid for a second. I want that glow to be a little bit less. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, like this. Okay, this is mysterious. Intriguing. I want a neon blue glow around it. Cut a little bit, making it glow. That's what I was going for. That's the vision I had. When you reach that point in your painting, you can be happy. I'm gonna work on the eyes next of the midwife. I feel like they need to be a little bit darker. Dry. Did I get the brush? Yeah. Using the background color and just refining that. Making her a little bit more creepier. Have fun with your art and you have to catch some Z's or coffee, whichever comes first. Thank you. Thank you very much. And good luck with your coffee quest. Unless he doesn't have glowing eyes, but we're adding a little bit of red to him. Oh, he's still at very low opacity, that's why we're drawing blanks. Nice. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy. I want the mask to feel like a mask. And we need that a cut of darkness between it. Yeah, that's making it a little bit more final. It gets painted on. It's painted on. The smile is fake. I tried to warn him. This makes me happy. Let's get back to the grid and stay focused. Let's make this an illustration we are proud of. I hatched that a little bit better. And we're going one shade deeper. I like the kind of cutish lighting. The pink is so innocent. It feels like it's crooked. I don't know. Am I getting tired? No, not yet. Okay, we're gonna continue with the detailing here on a new layer. On this one. And make this look neat. Like we know we owe it to ourselves. I'll know it. You'll know it. We'll know it. Just a little bit. Oh, and spider thread. It was. I still need spider thread, but that's how do I remember that? I don't know. It's not crucial, so if I forget, not the worst thing in the world. Okay, we did this. Now we're gonna go into the next stage in this one. I kind of... It sucks working underneath that glow. It picks up the wrong kind of stuff. But I want it to look good for reasons. Let's add some smooth polish to this husk. I'm calling it a husk, okay? I don't want to call it what it is. Maybe a little bit of the light falling on top of it. Just a little bit. Makes it part of the dynamic. Feels. Not something you can look longer at than a glance, even though it will probably not get any more than a glance. Effort went into this. Captain Effort. These bugs that are in the foreground are important, you know. They remind me of Binding of Isaac monsters. There's still some messy sketch layers that I said I was gonna keep. Yeah, we're in over our border. Work in the border. That I was gonna keep. Like, I'm thinking of making them the spider webs. I'm not done with this here yet. Also, it didn't do a good job here. Better. Better. It's been a while since I worked with a grid. Like, it shows the extra care. I'm keeping these lines here. I think they're interesting. Just wait until I add more spiderweb threads. It's giving me a melancholy feeling, this painting. Because it's kind of dark. Yeah. More shadows. How did these stick together? Do you think it's stuck together with, I don't know, juice? Oh, look at that. I'm glad we got to this stalactite because it's looking rough. Needs a bit more. This one needs to be finessed as well. You hardly see them, but they're there. I hardly see them. I'm gazing at them. Okay, we're done with the grid. I like her face a lot. I like the glow here. I like how the knight is standing. I want to add some more darkness to his back and get some final refinements over there. Just make it. It's just little Leo. He's just a tiny adventurer. Spiderwebs. Oh yeah, spiderwebs. Let's get a separate layer for that. You don't see all of them. I like how they're just like hinted at here and there. I'm gonna. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's like giving me finishing touches. Yeah, this is making me immensely happy. No, that's fine. Oops. I want it to be center. Like, also, the knight and her gesture that and her mask are the prime centers of attention. Subtle. Keep it subtle. Yeah, the glow, spider webs. It's feeling claustrophobic. I'm very happy with this. Got some secondary colors in there. Got the blue, got the pink. I think I'm done with this. Maybe brighten it up a little bit, but let's save it. This is the vision I had. It's better even. Like, it's a compromise, but it's one that you wanted it, and that's even better. Okay, careful now, don't ruin it. Careful. Okay. Can you see that? Can you see the little... Let's make them a little bit more visible, just a smidge. Yeah, I want those skulls to be standing out. That's the last thing I wanted, so it's gonna be it for me for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you had fun, and I hope you like the drawing. I'll be posting it to my Instagram and to my DeviantArt, and bye. Bye bye.